They might not be pretty, but they sure sound amazing. Let's check them out. Taylor here, and I'm checking out these. Well, I suppose I should open the case up. I'm checking out these. These are the Audio-Technica ATH-ANC300TW Quiet Point Wireless ANC in-ear headphones. That's a lot of words. That's complicated, but here's the basic lowdown on this is wireless earbuds that sound fantastic. These are really, really nice. Now, the engineering, it's 5.8 millimeter DLC diaphragms giving you 20 to 25,000 hertz frequency response and a sensitivity of 106 decibels at decibels per milliwatt. So Bluetooth 5.0, they feature aptX, AAC, and SBC audio codecs. The earbuds by themselves will give you 4.5 hours of music. You put them in the case, and as you can see, they snap in with magnets, assuming I do it right. So you put them in the case, they stay in the case, and that'll give you 3.5 or about 4 more charges. So you get about 18 hours total, and you charge this via, thank you so much, Audio-Technica, USB-C, it's on the side. So excited to not see micro USB, which most companies use. USB-C is significantly better. Now, in the box is, no surprise, a USB-C charging cable, but we'll get to the box in just a second. So, the biggest thing that makes these cool is the active noise cancellation. They use Quiet Point ANC, and that gives you 3 levels of noise cancellation. You have an airplane mode, you have on-the-go mode, and you have office and study mode. How do you switch between them? Well, you have to get an app. So they have the AT Connect app, and when you're running with the app and you have the earbuds connected, then you can switch. As you can see here, you can switch between ANC modes. The good news is you don't have to really deal with the app at all. So you can just turn these on, and by default, they're at the highest level of ANC, and they're really nice. Basically, all the environmental noise you have around you, so just stop and listen for a second, right? There's a lot of noise that we have in our environment, rumbles and fans and hums and all sorts of stuff. All of them will go away with this. It's really very nice. Now, also, in addition to that, it comes with, like I said, in the box, 4 different sizes of ear tips and a pair of Comply ear tips, which are really great if you like those where you push them in and then they expand in your ear. Take the time, make sure you have the right size ear tips for your ears. It makes a massive difference in sound. Really, really important. Now, in the box, it comes with all of that. Like I said, it comes with a charging cable, and then underneath the tray is really a kind of remarkable amount of paperwork, much of which are disclaimers, warranties, limitations, statements of compliance, caution guides, all sorts of stuff. What you really most need to know is that on each earbud there is a little button that extends, and you can push that button to get different functionality, including turning ANC on and off. But generally my experience is if I have these in and they fit facing upward, so you can see here in this close-up how they fit, but if I have these in and someone wants to talk to me, I'll just pull them out, right? You might be with someone who's a little more sophisticated and pushes a button or pauses your music or something, but that's just how I approach this. You don't have to though, because it does have that sort of pass-through sound system. So you can do that too if you're running the app and if you have time to go into the app and adjust it. So that's certainly up to you. In terms of latency, there's none. I mean, there's basically 0 latency. So if you're streaming video off of your source device, it's going to be perfectly in sync. There are no issues at all with that. It's very nice. In terms of voice, well, it does have built-in microphones. Obviously, you need them for ANC anyway, but for talking, I found it to be fairly mediocre results. You know, like all of these devices, when you have it in your ear and this is where it's sitting and you're talking, your voice tends to do this. It's really hard for this to pick it up and to really give you clear sound. Now, they are using Qualcomm CVC, but it doesn't do magic. The fact is that if the microphone ain't in front of you, you're not going to sound great. Maybe not a big deal, because the sound itself is so gorgeous. I mean, I just want to say these are some of the nicest sounding wireless earbuds I've ever listened to. I put these in and I went to like Duran Duran classic album and just zoned out and just listened to just how full and lush and rich the sound is. There's a lot of bass, but it's not bass heavy or bass forward. So it's just part of the signature of the music you're listening to. You can go into your source device and set the EQ to flat. You can do that obviously in your own app, and just listen to how clean and clear these reproduce the music. Soundstage, you can close your eyes, you can figure out where instruments were in the recording studio. There's so much to like about these. These are rather spendy. You know, there's so many, especially I review a lot of wireless earbuds that are in the like $29 to $59 range. These are considerably more expensive than that, but there's a reason for that, because these sound that much better. They're really nice. I mean, you know, the design, I gotta say, when I compare these to something like my Apple AirPods Pro, Audio-Technica could maybe take a couple of design cues from Apple, but they're entirely functional. And oh my gosh, that sound, really, really nice. None of you are going to complain if you get these and you start listening to whatever kind of music you like, from symphonic to classic jazz, to instrumental, to industrial, to, I don't know, whatever it is. Even if you're just listening to people singing on TikTok, it's going to sound good. And that's TikTok. Yikes. Anyway, the only other thing to talk about is the actual price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to ask if you can subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate when you do that. It's just that little red button. Just click or tap on it and you're subscribed. Great. Now, this is the Audio-Technica ATH-ANC300TW Quiet Point Wireless ANC in-ear headphones. It's a mouthful. And they are $229 at Amazon.com. So these are in the same price range as the Apple AirPods Pro, and they have at least as good a sound, if not significantly better. These are really, really nice sounding earbuds. Definitely worth checking out. So with that, I am going to actually go back to my music, which, give me a second, okay. Auto connects because I took them out of the case. They automatically unpair and turn off when you put them back in. I am ready to go, and all right, I'll catch you on my next video.